What's up, y'all? It's your boy Mac back at it again with the Patriots Connected franchise, and here we go, Week 11. We are on a 2-game win streak now, and we are back on top of the division. I'm pretty happy with this, 5-4. I mean, it's not the record I want, but that means we are in the playoffs as of right now. We just need to keep winning. We do got a tough matchup against these 6-3 Broncos. The Broncos are always a tough matchup. Just taking a look at these contracts. Okay, so we need Dietrich. We need Dietrich for sure. Perfect. All right. Okay, let's take a look at these stats for the Broncos up to this point. Week 11. Let's take a look at how they are doing. So, all right. So Jacoby. Oh wow. So Jacoby Brissett is playing, and he is 20 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. So we're gonna play our former backup. All right. And then C.J. Anderson, 285 and 7 touchdowns. 685 and 7 touchdowns. So, all right. So he's having a pretty good year along with DeMarco Murray backing him up. Okay, so that's a pretty good backfield right there. Receiving wise, Demaryius Thomas is still being the guy. Looks like Emmanuel Sanders is not in Denver anymore. Okay, that's nice to see. And then Carlos Henderson is still balling out 9 touchdowns right now in the season. We know this defense is definitely something to worry about. Von Miller, Vinny Curry's actually there, Derek Wolfe. We know this is a tough defense. We just gotta play our best ball. All right, y'all. So I think without further ado, Minkah Fitzpatrick, fantastic. So it's gonna be a really hard game, but I think we can do it. I mean, we've played well the last couple games. Just make sure we take care of the ball better than we have. Then I feel like that'll be the best way for us to win. Now let's see if we can go to Denver and get this dub. All right, here we go, y'all. It's my least favorite team to play against, the Denver Broncos. So hopefully we can get a dub out of this. That would be fantastic. That would be something that is great because Denver has a very good defense. And we are leading our division, which has helped us to be in the playoff race right now. 5-4 is not a record I'm totally happy with, obviously, but can't be upset with it. So, definitely something that can improve, which it will over time. Hopefully we just keep doing what we need to do. Then everything will be the way it needs to be. So, until then, let's ball out. So Denver did get the ball first, and here they go trying to attempt a field goal. Which they miss. Let's get it. That was a good miss for us. It's kind of weird seeing that too, because Denver is probably the easiest place to kick with that thin air. It's a different thing. But I'm happy with it. Cannot be upset. Alright, so here we go. We are up 3-0 because we ended up making our field goal. Jake Fromm drops back and he beats our cover 2 coverage. That was a perfect throw. The perfect play to beat cover 2. And now they're digging down a little bit, get past midfield, onto our 40-yard line. C.J. Anderson decides to make a move and do too much, which would pick up the fumble, Derek Rivers. There you go. So far, that is a good start for us. Could be better, but I'd rather have 7 on the board than 3, but 3 is better than nothing. So, and now we force a fumble. So right now the game is looking like it is in our favor. As Lamar Jackson comes back onto the field. Play action. Here we go. Lamar deciding to make a good play. There you go. Malcolm Mitchell. Big catch right there. 24-yard reception. And now we're kicking a field goal to try to make it 6-0. And it gets blocked. So it gets blocked. And there you go. The score stays 3-0 because this Denver defense. Okay. So still 3-0. As we're trying to get some pressure, Deron Payne, but Darius Green, I think is his name. He gets the big catch. Jake Fromm with a perfect throw. Get him past midfield now. Play action and good throw by Jake Fromm yet again to Carlos Henderson. So Jake Fromm is balling out right now. Oh, big catch for Demaryius Thomas. Big catch. But they only ended up settling for a field goal there, so our defense did what they needed to do in the red zone. But our offense doesn't do anything with the ball, so here the Broncos go with the ball yet again, and yet another play for Darius Green. Jake Fromm with another big throw. And like I said, our secondary has been getting killed lately, man. It's not something I'm very happy about at all. Big throw, Jake Fromm. He is carving our defense. He is absolutely destroying our defense. But we get some pressure there. Make them have to settle for a field goal. There you go. 3-3 game. Probably about to be 6-3. So not the worst thing in the world. So 6-3. As Lamar Jackson hits him with the read option. Big play there. There you go. Tackle by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Wow, I can't believe I messed that up. Alright, so 1st and 10. Lamar Jackson rolling out. Deciding to make the play with his feet. Slides down. Knows how to avoid contact. 69 yards on the day for Lamar Jackson with it on the ground. But we end up settling for a field goal because of that, because we just cannot finish in the red zone. It's another Broncos. Here they go. Right before the 2-minute warning. Troy Dye with the sack. There you go. Okay, now 3rd and 5. More pressure. There you go. Boom, there you go. 6-6. We're trying to get a score before halftime. Lamar Jackson decides to roll out. Make a big throw, and that's picked off. Minkah Fitzpatrick with the interception. Wow, fumbles it. Doesn't fumble. He falls to the ground, has time to get back up. All of that. All right, fantastic. Great play by us. That was just basically a soft serve punt, I would say. Just desperation, trying to make a play before half. Maybe should have just ran with it. Wasn't the best decision. But it could have been a worse outcome, so. Could have been a pick 6. Now, if it was a pick 6, wouldn't have been worth it. We had to try to make a play. Try to throw it up to Brandon Cooks. Wasn't the best guy to just throw it up to, because he is not tall, but oh well. And fantastic. Our defense decides to get murked right there. Okay. And Broncos try for a field goal before halftime. make it 9-6. So that is a 96 game before the first half ends. So we do get the ball to start the second half, and we try to make a drive. Perfect throw to Malcolm Mitchell. There you go. Looks like the next play goes to Hale Hentages. Boom. Little 12 to 13 yard play for Hale Hentages. Go down to the 4-yard line, and Bo Scarborough with the handoff, and touchdown. Too easy. That's going to make it 13-9. All right. So, offense finally gets on the board with a touchdown, so that's definitely something to be happy with and start the second half. So hopefully we can keep it up. So 13-9, third quarter. Jake Fromm, play action. Oh, sack. There you go. Freedom. Let freedom ring, baby. 2 sacks on the day. Okay, now 3rd and 7 after that sack. More pressure coming, but Jake Fromm standing up in the pocket, and he throws a dime. He threw a dime there, man. Okay, so past midfield, the Broncos. And Jake Fromm just out here throwing dots, man. He gets rid of the ball so quick. 262 yards. I'm telling you, man, every team has marked our secondary. But here they go. They got a field goal out of that because our defense is very good in the red zone. And Lamar tried to make a play, try to extend the play, but keep to lead brings him down for the sack. That's the first sack on the day for Denver. Does Lamar throw? Oh, wow. Okay. Minka Fitzpatrick made a good play there, man. Can't be upset about that. He just jumped that. That should have been a completion. That should have been a completion. That was just a great play. That was a great play by Minka Fitzpatrick, and I mean, obviously I'm upset about it, but can't be the worst, can't be the most upset about it because that was open. You just made a play on it. Okay, so Jake Fromm staying up in the pocket all day in the pocket, and wow. So if y'all go back, you will see Demaryius Thomas running to Stephon Gilmore, which it means nothing because, or Malcolm Butler, I can't remember who was guarding him. Regardless, he ran into him. They made contact on each other. Demaryius Thomas is too strong, and Stephon Gilmore ultimately got burned. You try to be overly aggressive, Demaryius Thomas won that battle. Irritatingly enough. But now they're going to go for 2, try to make it a 20-13 game. That way they can make it a 7-point game, make it a touchdown game. And we got to stop them. That would be fantastic if we do. And we do. There you go. Great play by our defense right there. So now, 18-13, third quarter. Offense is trying to do something. Lamar Jackson trying to make play. There you go. Big catch. There you go. Perfect throw. Perfect throw, man. Well, they only end up settling for a field goal. So 18-16, fourth quarter has begun. And wow. Wow. Jake Fromm almost 400 yards on the day. Ladarius Green, 150 of those yards. And Jake Fromm to yet again Ladarius Green. Fantastic. Jake Fromm, man. He's been carving our defense up way more than he should be. That's fantastic, man. As Lamar tries to make a play with his feet. And he goes down. Okay. 25-16 lead for the Broncos. Kind of irritating, but that's what happens. 2nd and 3 now. 5 wide still. Realizing we do have a pass because it's very hard to run against his defense. Terrible throw. Should have thrown it to the hitch. Oh, man. Try to force it into our rookie. He gets picked off. 25-16. Defense has to make a play here. Offense has not been helping the defense very much. And big play to Carlos Henderson. Fantastic. Jake Fromm has been carving our entire defense, man. There you go. Finally got pressure on Jake Fromm. Has been a while. Marcus Williams with the sack. All right, there you go. But, okay, so 2nd and 19 for the Broncos. More pressure. There you go. Eric Rowe. So that's knocked them out of field goal range. 3rd and 24. We should not let them get back in the field goal range or get a first down. That would be the worst thing that could possibly happen right now. But what happens? They get all day. All day. Now that dink and dime a little bit, just get down to the 1 yard line after that big conversion on 3rd and 24 or whatever it was. And touchdown. And that touchdown screws us. Because the way the Denver defense has been playing, it is not going to be easy to be able to make up these points in a short amount of time. And they're going to go for 2 to make it 33-16. And they don't get it, so the game stays at a 15-point game. They try to make it 17, but it's still a 2-score game, so we just gotta try our best. They try to make a 3-score game. All right, here we go. Oh, Lamar Jackson making him play with his feet. There you go. Paul, great blocking down the field. But now here we go in a 4th down situation. And that screws us. We try to keep it on the ground with Lamar potentially doing it with his feet. And it didn't work. There you go. Great pressure by our defense. Finally getting the sacks when we need it, but it might be a little too late. So we do get the ball back. They made it. They got a field goal because of that. And big play to Brandon Cooks, baby. You gotta stay on your feet. You gotta stay on your feet there, man. All right, so 2-minute warning has passed. I'm trying to make a play with his feet. Lamar Jackson, there you go, bro. Okay, touchdown. There you go, there you go. 34-22, 12-point game. We have to get it onside. 34-23. We actually decided to kick it deep because we had all our timeouts, but C.J. Anderson gets the first down to ultimately basically sealed the game. 34-23 field goal for the Broncos here. Just to add in. Oh, okay. Doesn't add too much insult to injury, but it's still 34-23. And here we go, 4th down for all the marbles, and the game's basically over anyways. So this is just for pride at this point. 4th and 10. And Von Miller, who's been quiet all day, gets the sack to ultimately finish this game off. So, yep. Von Miller, everybody. Look at that. Made that look so easy. And that ultimately is an L for us. That is going to move us to 5-5 on the season with a 34-23 loss. And yep, that just happened. We took another L for the season. Moved to 5-5, losing to the Denver Broncos in Denver. Yeah. So hopefully the division kept lost all of this week. That way we can possibly stay on top of the division still. There was a lot of good plays this game, a lot of bad plays. Ultimately, the outcome did not turn into our favor. So just can't be happy with it. Cannot be happy with the performance because we ultimately took an L. That was definitely a thing right there. 34-23. We got beat in every single category other than rushing. But rushing was mainly the mark. Could not get Bo Scarborough started. Just really was not working out for us. Obviously can never get James White going. Tariq Cohen's kind of not really that kind of running back for us. Just wasn't the best game that we've had, man. Just really wasn't. Jake Fromm went off on us, almost throwing for 500 yards. Lamar did have a 240, but he had 3 interceptions and no touchdowns, so ultimately that just was not a good day for him. Terrible QB rating. And that's ultimately the story of the game, along with the rushing stats. Bo Scarborough only having 2.4 yards per carry. And if you have that, you're not going to win. So, I mean, that's the story of the game. Everything else, our defense played good enough. I mean, for considering how much they were on the field, I can't really blame them, man. So, Denver's a tough place to go to and try to win, and we ultimately didn't do it. So, anyways, y'all, it's your boy Batmax saying peace out, and I'll see y'all next game.